Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here with me today. Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever found yourself sitting by the window, sipping your morning coffee, thinking back on the years gone by, wondering where the time went? I've done that more times than I can count. And over the last decade, I've found a quiet practice that brought me not just comfort, but clarity and even joy. That practice is journaling. I'm 72 years old now. Born in the early 50s, I've lived through more chapters than I ever imagined. Wars, recessions, raising children, losing loved ones, and watching the world shift from rotary phones to smartphones. Through all of this, I've come to believe that our memories, our thoughts, and our reflections deserve a safe space. For me, that space became a notebook, nothing fancy, just lines on paper waiting to listen. My journey with journaling began after I retired. Like many, I thought retirement would feel like freedom, and it did for a while. Then came the quiet, the long stretches of time with nothing scheduled. The silence can be deafening when you're used to the noise of raising kids or working full-time. I felt a bit adrift, to be honest. One day, my granddaughter gave me a leather-bound journal for Christmas. "You've lived so many stories, Grandpa," she said. "You should write them down." I chuckled at first, but something about her words stuck with me. That night, I wrote my first entry. It was clumsy, a few lines about the weather and how I missed my late wife. But it felt good, like talking to an old friend. Day by day, entry by entry, I began to open up. I wrote about the first time I drove across the country in a rusted-out Ford, the day I held my son for the first time, the feeling of loss when my best friend passed, and the joy of hearing my great-granddaughter laugh over the phone. Some days I wrote poems. Some days I scribbled random thoughts. And on others, I poured out pain I'd carried for decades. You see, journaling in your golden years isn't just a pastime. It's a form of therapy, private, safe, and surprisingly healing. I found that writing gave me a way to process regrets I didn't know I still held on to. Things I hadn't spoken about in years began to make their way to the surface. But instead of burying them back down, I welcomed them, gave them a page, and through that, I began to let go. Journaling also helped me rediscover gratitude. Every evening, I made it a habit to jot down 3 things I was thankful for. Sometimes it was something as simple as the neighbor bringing over extra soup. Other times, it was the deeper stuff, like still being here, still having stories left to tell. That small shift, focusing on gratitude, changed the way I saw my days. And you know what else journaling gave me? Legacy. I started keeping a separate notebook, just for the grandkids. It's filled with stories, advice, lessons I've learned the hard way. I know I won't be around forever, but those pages, they'll outlive me. They'll hold pieces of me for the generations to come. I can't think of a better gift. For those of you watching who think, "I'm not a writer," let me tell you, neither am I. You don't need perfect grammar or fancy words. All you need is honesty. Just write like you're talking to a friend. Or better yet, to your younger self. What would you say to the person you were at 20 or 40? Write that down. Trust me, you'll be surprised at what comes out. You can also use prompts. Some of my favorites are, "What's one moment I'll never forget?" "What would I tell my younger self?" Or, "What does a good day look like for me now?" These simple questions can lead to deep, meaningful answers. And once you start, it becomes a part of your day, like brushing your teeth or watering the plants. Over time, journaling helped me sleep better. It quieted my mind. When you put your worries on paper, they stop swirling in your head. It's like setting them down for the night, so you can rest. My doctor even said he noticed a difference in my mood and memory, said I seemed more grounded, more present. I believe it. So if you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond and feeling like the best parts of life are behind you, I want you to know something. Every day you wake up is a new page, a blank one, and you get to write it. No one else. It's your story, and it's still being written. In these golden years, we have the wisdom of age and the freedom of time. Journaling combines both. It's a chance to know ourselves again, or maybe for the first time. And once you start, you'll find that your own company is more than enough. You'll find comfort in your own words, strength in your own memories, and hope in your own handwriting. Thanks for watching. If this message spoke to you, I hope you'll pick up a notebook and start writing your own story. You've got so much worth remembering, and the world, even if it's just your family, deserves to hear it someday. And more importantly, you deserve to understand just how far you've come. Until next time, take care of your heart, your mind, and your story.